So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Duncan Robinson out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. 2 great rebounding teams in this one, Stan. It may come down to grit and determination.
Yeah, Kevin, we're going to see some aggressive putbacks, battles for loose balls. It's going to become a test of strength, positioning, and just all-out hustle.
Now, here's Anunoby to the inside. The fadeaway. That one a little long. Hard against Harris. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Remarkable balance by the veteran Harris, showing he's able to take contact while shooting.
Stan, over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
You look at the Pistons, Stan, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well-balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
Now, here's Hart. 17 points in his last outing. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer is right on target.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Duren with the screen on Brunson. Brunson against Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Brunson scanning the floor. And yes, it's good.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Duren. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Hart. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. One falls for Brunson. The second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
The grown man strength there from Harris, able to power his way for the finish.
Bridges misses.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Pass to Duren. Here's Cunningham. There's the lob to Duren. And stolen by Anunoby. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here's Towns. Out to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Cunningham against Brunson. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the sprint to finish through contact.
Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
The free throw off from Harris. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Back to Cunningham. Over Brunson. Cunningham's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. Hart, wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland. During the pass to Cunningham. Hart against Harris. Three-pointer. Knicks with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game, and he makes that one.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Pistons trail by 6. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Harris inside. Hart's there. During the pass to Harris. Robinson for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter. So he's got a permanent green light.
Pass to Hart. Here's Brunson. With the floater, he lays it in. Brunson's got 10.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on a fast break this season. In fourth, the Pistons.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
During the pass to Robinson. Thompson sets the pick for Robinson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 5. Bridges for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. During's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham slams it in.
Well, you know that one's going to make the highlight reel. Cunningham providing the entertainment.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Anunoby is screen on Cunningham. And Brunson gets it to go.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Harris. There's the lob to During. In the corner, it's Bridges. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Thompson in the corner. Cunningham outside. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Hart. Just 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Brunson against Harris. Brunson, good. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Harris outside. Duren up top. Thompson outside. And he makes the 8-footer.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Towns. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Clarkson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. No good on the 3. Pistons trail by 5. Now here's Jenkins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Cunningham with this slam.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. 3-pointer. Out to the wing. Alvarado passes to Bridges. Clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. Fires for 3, and the 3 ball is good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
And Jenkins kicks to Cunningham. Shoots over Clarkson, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Clarkson outside. Robinson dishes to Clarkson. Spins. Offline with his 3. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Cunningham, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Clarkson up top, covered by Cunningham. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Well, what you love about Jordan Clarkson, it doesn't matter if he's starting or coming off the bench, he provides a real scoring punch.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
First one falls for him.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's LeVert in for Cade Cunningham. Then for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here is LeVert. 8 points his last outing.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Knicks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Detroit with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, look, offensively, you want to put Stewart in the pick and roll. He's just so versatile.
Pass to Shamet. Outside, Towns. Here's Alvarado. And the 3 off target. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pistons have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. LeVert hits both of them. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Clarkson. It's Robinson, top of the key. Clarkson kicks to Shamet. Stolen by LeVert. Pass break, Detroit. Now here's Jenkins. Shoots over Alvarado. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
They've got Kevin Huerter. Holland is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in at the point. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And here are the Knicks now, following the three by Detroit. Pass to Alvarado. Offensive rebound, Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Jenkins, following the score by New York. 6 to shoot. Clarkson against Huerter. And he gets it to go. Huerter's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
Obviously, Huerter's focus offensively is on the outside, but his touch translates into the paint as well.
Pass to Clarkson, fires the 3, sinks the triple.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Kevin?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Towns. Karis LeVert making his last shot. Clarkson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Knicks trail by 6. Now Alvarado hasn't made one yet.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Pistons, Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Duncan Robinson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside Robinson. Stewart against Robinson. Back to Stewart. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Clarkson. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, the handles from Jordan Clarkson.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Outside Robinson. Stewart with the screen on Clarkson. Robinson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Alvarado. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Shamet. And here's Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. To the middle. Here's Holland. Still scoreless. Outside Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here.
in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons. The Knicks also changing it up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Well, I like seeing Harris be aggressive inside. He's more than capable of making you pay from there.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Out to the right wing. Brunson outside. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
A moment now to see the numbers for Robinson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Knicks trail by 5. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
Thompson surveying the floor. Harris up top. Here's Holland. He has yet to score. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hart finds Brunson. Now Towns takes a three. Robinson pulls it in. On the wing, Harris. 18 feet out. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Bridges passes to Brunson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Cunningham. Harris inside, defended by Towns. Low block shot on the way, and it's Harris with the bucket inside. Harris has got 11 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson with it. He's got 16. Towns for 3. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3-for-9 shooting night. Cunningham against Brunson. A nice shot by Harris.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson, no good. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Holland from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson outside. Towns against Harris. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
When Thompson kicks to Holland. Pistons passing it around. Robinson, that's good.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Cunningham. Over Brunson. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Cunningham's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Just 3 to shoot. They grab their own miss. That one drops for him. And it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Brunson right side. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Harris. Thompson outside. Cunningham left side. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
That's good from Cunningham.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Now, here's Anunoby. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's Brunson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
The Knicks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Jenkins, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham. That one falls for Brunson.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
And the basket by Harris. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Here's Jenkins. Out to Harris. From deep. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And here is Bridges. Last game he had 12. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. Basket good. 25 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Thompson sets the pick for Jenkins. Now Harris lets the three fly. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Here's Brunson. Unable to get that one.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And so it's Detroit. Their lead at 11 points to end the job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
You look at the Pistons, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the New York Knicks.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. And New York looking at who they've got. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Outside, Towns. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And Duran slams it in.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
Brunson outside. Over Cunningham. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Out to the right wing. Towns down low. Duran's on him. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys?
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Harris outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Cunningham. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. And it's now 22 points for Cade Cunningham. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Towns. He's averaging 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Cunningham against Brunson. Towns wide open from outside off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Harris passes to Cunningham. And that one, good. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Thompson in the corner. Harris outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. And he lays it straight in. Cunningham's got 26 points.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Hart outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Detroit leading by 19 points. Pass to Cunningham.
Stay there.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 25. Unloads. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Cunningham a screen on Hart. Harris against Hart. Robinson for 3. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Brunson. 27 points for him, and he comes up with the deuce.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Now here's Cunningham. Steps back and fires. And Detroit again with the bucket.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Cunningham against Brunson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brunson's got 31 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 32 points for Cade Cunningham.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now Thompson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. With 3, Harris. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Towns finds Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you have to appreciate how selfless Towns is. If you get wide open, he'll reward you.
Back to Cunningham. Count the basket. Cunningham's got 34.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Cunningham against Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 33 points.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Duran with the bounce pass. Pass to Harris, and here is Robinson, defended by Bridges. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Brunson outside. Right block shot. And there's another one for the Knicks.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Pistons leading by 18. Towns with the steal. Down low, here's Bridges, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bridges has got 5.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Pistons, Holland comes in for Harris, and it's Jenkins in for Cunningham. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Jenkins the pass to Holland. Pass to Jenkins. The Pistons working the ball around now. There's the lob to Duran. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson outside. Up again. The putback is no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Jenkins. Nothing on the board. Duran sets the screen for Jenkins. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Robinson. 13th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Catching up on the changes for New York, Diawara's checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Brunson. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Brunson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Pass to Holland. Now here is Robinson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball.
And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist from Duren. Jenkins got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter of the game. And Brunson, here we go. Basket counts. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Pass to Duren. And here's Thompson. Jenkins with it. Shoots over Brunson. Jenkins can't get it to go. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Five to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit leading by 13. And here is Jenkins. Pass to Holland for the three. Outside for Robinson. No good with the triple. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Holland, the pass to Jenkins. Robinson on the wing. Thompson outside. Here's Jenkins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his fourth assist in this one.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And here's Brunson outside.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
He gets that one. And it's 8 points for Robinson.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pistons lead by 14. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the one. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Clarkson against Cunningham. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 36.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Now, here's Shamet. Launches it. They get it again. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, good luck moving Towns off his spot. He'll fight for every rebound.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 22 is their biggest lead. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Jenkins. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Alvarado passes to Robinson. Clarkson outside. No good from outside.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And Howland gets it to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so here is New York after the basket by Detroit. Towns. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Howland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And that one falls for Holland. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. And a switch here also for New York. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Landry Shamet. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Knicks trail by 15. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Jordan Clarkson can be so crafty, able to navigate the foul and get his shot to go.
Detroit making a switch here. Jenkins checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
I just love to watch Cunningham orchestrate. At his size, that passing is elite.
Brunson outside. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And they double up Cunningham. Jenkins can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 12. Robinson passes to Brunson. Back to Robinson. Towns in the corner, beyond the arc, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Towns has got 24.
I guess he got a really good pep talk in the locker room because it's been a total reversal this half.
Harris against Towns. Harris kicks to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Stewart with the screen on Brunson. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Tries from 10. And there's another one for the Knicks.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Now Cunningham. They could use a bucket. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 38 points.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 45 points.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Stewart. Jacks up a 3. And that's collected by Brunson. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Robinson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 10 points for Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. 22 is their biggest lead. Now Stewart. From past the arc. Jenkins can't get it to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Robinson kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harris.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
And the first one drops.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you got to like your chances.
A different look here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Kevin Huerter. Robinson is subbed in for Jenkins. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jose Alvarado.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Cunningham looking around, shoots a fader. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds now in the game to take the lead, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
The #1 pick in the 2015 NBA draft, Towns continues to prove why he's a top big man in this league.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, they tied it up, but that was a good chance to pull in front.
Pass to Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Now, here's Bridges. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Towns. Count it. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Cunningham. And he makes good on the layup. Cunningham's got 40 points.
Wow, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight.
Anunoby finds Hart. Towns for 3, buries it from 3-point range. Towns has got 34 points.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Brunson against Cunningham. Six to shoot. That one good for 2. Cunningham's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And the defense was all over him, but Cunningham shows some toughness inside.
Bridges outside. Hart outside. To the wing right side. Brunson against Cunningham. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now here is Harris. Back to Cunningham. Good! Lays it right in there.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter, 5 of 6 from the field.
Who's got Jalen?
Outside Bridges. Hart outside, takes the 3. It's good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham with it. That one goes. Count it.
Well, in these big moments, Cunningham really wants the ball.
Towns, a screen on Cunningham. Brunson. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Cunningham. Thompson outside. Duran with the screen on Anunoby. Here's Duran.
How about the big fella, Jalen Duran, coming through with a massive hoop.
Outside, Anunoby. Now Towns. Duran pulls it down. Outside, Cunningham. For 3. A three-pointer. Good.
Yeah, that was an important hoop from Robinson.
Brunson up top. Covered by Cunningham. Count it.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Brunson against Cunningham. Stolen by Brunson. Hart, now Anunoby. Stolen by Thompson. Good.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Brunson. Shot from 12. Duran pulls it down. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham, and another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Bridges. The three is off. And the Pistons with possession. 22 is their biggest lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here we've got Brunson. Got it.
Showing time and time again he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Brunson against Cunningham. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now, our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.